Hi, Guy Moxey from Wolfspeed Power, and welcome to another In the Studio special. We're still on location in the heart of automotive land in Germany. Ralf, welcome to In the Studio.
Hi, Guy. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to have you, and thank you for an impromptu session.
Absolutely. I'm glad to talk to you today.
Well, it's our pleasure. So, Ralf, you have a great insight to the industry. You're most of the time doing the opposite of what we're doing today. You're interviewing other people, from suppliers, from customers. So let's, as we're in southern Germany, let's keep on the automotive theme a little bit and just sort of describe your feelings, or share your feelings if possible, about the changes and transitions within the European automotive scene from ICE to electrification and some of the technologies behind it.
Well, first of all, I really enjoy to see that a lot of people are now looking for electric cars, battery electric cars, but also hybrid electrics, because we will have, despite the Ukraine war, despite Corona, we have climate change.
Absolutely.
And so we desperately need a decarbonization of of technology, and one cornerstone is decarbonization of mobility. And battery electric drives, hydrogen electric drives,
fuel cells, yes,
fuel
exactly.
cells. These are the main technologies to bring this to the customers, to the people, and so to ultimately to save the planet.
I mean, do you feel the electrification has hit a real tipping point? Particularly, we're in Germany, your home country, leading the way in a lot of things around electrification. Have we really hit a strong tipping point now?
I think we have really seen now a tipping point. Just to give you one number, last year, 2021, Germany imported more lithium-ion batteries sourced from Europe, mainly from Poland, than from China.
Okay.
And so here in Germany, but also in Europe, we are really building up capacity for lithium-ion batteries.
Yeah, really becoming self-sufficient, driving that sustainability, which is going to be needed. Not just obviously with the batteries, but the infrastructure to charge. It's the whole big picture, isn't it?
Yes, and the infrastructure, this is the other big topic. We need to have a lot more charging stations, charging points everywhere, like it is now in China. Every 50 kilometers on the highway, there is a charging station.
Yes.
And this is absolutely vital here, but this needs a lot of infrastructure investment.
Deployment, yes, that's right.
And so, so it's still a long way to go.
But we're making firm strides, and I like the fact that we're getting involved in the green energy to charge the vehicles, energy storage, and being biased as being a Silicon Carbide house of Wolfspeed, how Silicon Carbide is playing into all of these end systems.
Absolutely. Well, what I want to stress is really efficiency. Efficiency means a lot, and Silicon Carbide brings, compared to IGBTs, a lot of pros in terms of efficiency. And this brings in more driving range and smaller batteries for the same range, all that stuff. So we need to take care that the energy we produce by wind or solar is efficiently generated, transported, and used.
Transported. I find this such a travesty that you spend so much eking out every kilowatt from the sun or the wind, and then you have to transport it, in some cases, thousands of kilometers to be used, and you're losing, I don't know the exact figures, but 30-40% of it across that transmission.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy. Every kilowatt of renewable energy is so precious. We should be implementing large-scale energy storage, second life batteries from automotive going into energy storage. All ties together, Ralf, doesn't it?
Yes, indeed. And so we need, of course, more local production of renewable energy. And but there is still a lot of discussion going on here in Germany, especially here in Bavaria, regarding the windmills. We have this 10 altitude distance, so it is, they say, or the government here in Bavaria says, within 10x of the height of the windmill, the wind turbine, there should be no
clear ground,
no village or house, and this impedes a lot.
It does. I mean, Europe, UK doesn't have the luxury of vast open plains and spaces, but honestly, the last time I looked, a coal-fired powered power station is pretty ugly. So there's compromises in all parts of life, isn't there, to be honest?
Yeah.
Definitely. So if new technologies are being, enabling the charge for greener energy, greener transportation, and that's not just silicon carbide, there's other technologies too.
Yes.
Is it all about capacity in this next 2 or 3 design cycles?
Well, when it comes to EVs, I think there are different topics we need. On the one hand side, we need the batteries.
Yes.
That's one bottleneck. Batteries are the one bottleneck. The next bottleneck is we have it now, semiconductors. It's also power semiconductors are on shortage, especially silicon, MOSFETs and other topics. We have had a panel discussion at PCIM on that, and one solution is to go for wide bandgap. Gallium nitride, for example, has some 20 weeks lead times. What are the lead times for silicon carbide at the moment?
As bad as everything else, to be quite honest, Ralf.
Okay.
But we're trying to get ahead of that. You know that we opened up the world's biggest, the only fabrication plant up in New York, which is really spooling up literally as we speak. Yeah. And that's not the only answer. There's more after that and more planning after that, because as our CEO Greg Lowe says, probably said to you, this is a multi-decade opportunity, isn't it?
Absolutely, and I really see a bright future for silicon carbide, and we are just at the start of this journey.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it.
And EV, battery electric vehicles, is the first mass product for silicon carbide. And there, the reliability, the robustness of the technology can be proven.
It is, absolutely, and it is a fantastic future we all look forward to. So, Ralf, I won't kidnap you for any longer, because you've been so good to spend some time with us, without even knowing about it this morning. So thank you very much for that. So again, Ralf, thank you. This is Guy Moxey in the studio, actually not in the studio, but please join me for future episodes. Ralf, thank you very much.
Thank you, Guy.
Pleasure.